In our previous videos, already we have discussed who is a Muslim and what are the different sources of Muslim. And in the present video, we'll discuss about the schools of Muslim law. So, these schools of Muslim law began during the Umayyad dynasty when Qadis were appointed as specialists in law to determine custom practice and Quranic norms, and this way the foundation of Mohammedan law was laid. So the first muftis of Islam were appointed at Kufa and Basra in Iraq, at Mecca and Medina. So the very Kufa school was the beginning of Mohammedan law, and later on during the rule of Abbasids, during 702 AD, Imam Abu Hanifa became the prominent jurist, and those group of jurists were divided into jurists of Hijaz and jurists of Iraq. So, this way they established the very beginning of Mohammedan law and the very first school, that is Hanifa school. And in Hanifa school, Abu Hanifa laid emphasis on istihasan, which means equity, so also on ijma and qiyas. Later on, this development led to another school, and that was of the school of Medina school or Malik school. Malik or Medina school. And this Malik or Medina school, they have certain differences, and this school prevalent by majority in Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Turkey, and in India. So regarding the rule of interpretation of in between the two prominent disciples of Hanifa, Abu Yusuf or Imam Muhammad, there was the interpretation in case of difference of opinion between the master and his two disciples. The opinion of the majority must be followed, and in case of difference between Abu Hanifa and Imam Muhammad, the opinion coincide with Abu Yusuf be accepted. If all the three held different opinions, the authority of Abu Yusuf is preferred, as he held the judicial post. And regarding the Malik or Medina school, which was started by Ibn Anas, known as Malik, and he emphasized on the very concept of muslahat, and this muslahat is considered as public welfare. So also he emphasized on istadlal, and that istadlal which is considered as logical deduction of those Islamic laws. And the third school, that was the Sufi school, and this Sufi school was established by Muhammad ibn Idris Shafi, and Muhammad ibn Idris Safi, and it was around 767 AD, and their main emphasis is on usul, and that very concept of usul is root. So they gave emphasis on usul or the root, and they rejected the doctrine of taqlid. So there is a scope for exercise of any discretionary personal opinion was rejected, and his main disciples were Mujani, and the school spreaded to Egypt, South Africa, Iraq, Iran, Indonesia, Malaysia, and India. And the fourth school, that is the Hanbali school. And this Hanbali school was founded by Abu Ibn Hanbal, and his emphasis was on the very idea of consensus opinion, and that consensus opinion and of ijma and the qiyas, that is the logical deduction from the very opinions of different muftis or qadis. So the last school among the Sunnis was the Zahiri school, and this Zahiri school among the Sunnis is the fifth school, and that was developed by Daud ibn Khalafi, and they accepted the literal meaning of Zahir of Quran, and also the very Quran and the traditions, and those traditions emanated from the house of Prophet Muhammad. So these are the 5 important Sunni schools developed since the beginning of Abu Hanifa, and the Safi school, and Malik or Medina school, so also the Hanbali school, and the last one, Zahir school, regarding the growth and development of Islamic law. And in our next video, we'll discuss about the Shias and the Shia schools.